I am Khadro Crystal Chu Rinpoche from Yungdrung Temple in Berkeley, California, United States. I would like to extend my heartfelt wishes to His Eminence Yongdzin Lopon Tenzin Namdak Rinpoche on your 100th birthday. This is an incredibly auspicious occasion celebrating such a long, healthy life. It's hard to imagine how many students and disciples you have taught and guided, and how many sentient beings you have helped in your lifetime. It is a great blessing for those who have encountered you, and I am fortunate to be one of them. I met Lopon Tenzin Namdak with my late teacher, Professor Ling in 1985 and 1987 when we visited Marie Monastery in Delange. And later, Lopon visited the United States and also came to our inland temple in Berkeley, staying with us and providing teachings. I truly believe that Lopon and our root teacher, His Holiness Grandmaster Professor Ling, were reconnected by a great karmic link in previous lives. I wish Lopon good health and happy 100th birthday. I will be in Kathmandu in February to convey my congratulations in person as well. 敬爱的天津 Namdak 上师，我是空行母朱建立仁波切，恭祝您百岁寿诞，生辰快乐，法体康泰，健康长寿，福作绵延，法语广布，法轮常转。
Greetings and Tashi Dele. My name is Tsering Wangmo Khyimsar. On occasion of Yongdzin Rinpoche's 100th birthday celebration, I want to wish him love, peace, and joy as he is. When I first met Yongdzin Rinpoche, that was in early 80s, back in Darjeeling, West Bengal, India. One morning, our parents got a message from Mr. Sonam Pinzola, who was the owner of Capital Hotel Darjeeling. He was the long-lost brother of Yongdzin Rinpoche. Somehow they reconnected after 35-40 years. So he was very excited to find his brother Yongdzin Rinpoche. So he has organized a trip to bring Yongdzin Rinpoche from Dolanji to Darjeeling to have audience with all the Wangmo practitioners. So when we heard the news, we were very much taken aback, very excited. At the same time, we couldn't believe. Maybe it was a dream. We never knew this would happen in Darjeeling, in our area. We do have Wangmo practitioners, and we have about 4 or 5 Wangmo families, but we never have like a community center or a gathering place. Our uncle used to do all the rituals and teachings, and just my father and my other uncles, they used to join, and during the Tibetan New Year or on full moon, just some practices, that's all. But Yongdzin Rinpoche coming to Darjeeling and giving us a teaching and some transmissions and teaching and having an audience and a blessing from Yongdzin Rinpoche, it was just a dream come true for all of us. And before we were like a ship without rudder, we were just practicing ourselves, but not much directions for all of us. So it was such a blessing to meet him personally in Hotel Capital, and we went there. We had a nice meal together, and we got some mendrup from him and some blessing quotes from him, and he encouraged us, and he said, don't worry about anything. Now we are also looking for a place in Nepal, so we have not just Dolenji, you'll have a home in Nepal as well. And then he also advised Lama Yungdrung from Sikkim to start a monastery in Sikkim. So our family and all the Pompos residing in that area has a very, very grateful and gratitude for him bringing all the Pompos in our area together, and also building a place for us to say home. And in Sikkim there is a monastery because of him, and in Nepal there is a place like a home for us to go visit. And just want to thank you very much, and I want to wish him again happy birthday and long life. Thank you.
Samala dasi telezu nyeming la ke sang tawa sige Thailand yin tonga sokpa ke sokso yin sokpa ke la ka so wo phagi che tang ri ne sung jo tang lok jong tang pe ya den so dire nga than ta ngan so sokpa ke nam ling che sa la ye ti ke ming kun te chen lin re ani theng ti Yongdzin Tenzin Namdak Rinpoche ki konglo kia la lia ba dachi tele shu sampi yu ani ngarang Tibetan nobu se tengka che la liam nyong ani Rinpoche la yang ja nyong di ma ze Rinpoche ke tunne sem tri tang thapi ti sa ke sendap ki lung tang cherap chama ki lung la sok pa chop nhung chen yang ngan sơ tay trên Kundrol là Yungdrung Bön lecture tang chemo chen ya ke tu sơ ti la Rinpoche là thích sa teng yu ani Rinpoche hai jang thu cả sống không kỳ ca lộc nàng tang ti thích sa là chin chi lộc nàng vậy ani ngan sơ tu sơ là Rinpoche pergi rikne pergi chelu shaba tu Yungdrung Bön ke chelu sokpa chenbo ke lama ke che chojire lama cha che chojire Rinpoche ke chale lapma tu banang bre chale kya chenbo kyam so tanda Rinpoche tatung yang Kuse Yungdrung Bön chu ne tuji zero na ning ne gaten che chu bai
Lazol ni mongla Yonten zege yo la ani nga phaye amdo nga ba ni de nga ba tokding gong ge ni zhen na de ne me kong sang zhe ni chim sang chi yo de che sa de di de yena yang nga mo lo ni shi ge la ngwan la de ne Thailand la de na yong ba yin yong ni de ni ke zang la nyam de ni chokpa ge le kya ata ke zang la ge song ba na jin de chokpa ge le kya de ni chi chong de zo de di shok la de ne ke zang la nyam de le kya shik ja go zu Teni zemba teni nga zo chuzo ni yo ani ata Kundrol de chen lang dang di hoyin la yo re bopshok na yo re lo zemba teni bengko la sapa chik teni talo she yo ti la so be teni chi lika tsak chik mambo chik la teni kezang la nyam to teni tili lika shepa tenda da wo re teni tida indu tida ka jerum chon ni teni chi Yongdzin Bön talo ina i gondo jala teni Libya ga tini karwa zangbo tu chonde la teni chashi ti temten chonje ke churta teni chik khaji teni sheji chongya ga korkap to pala teni nyangni katen cheje ge yen teni ngarang tawo ze chanzo jana Rinpoche la teni thong khashila teni kezala nyambe jaga shimbayen chute noru zela teni ngoma sayum jabi tutso be tang teni jemba ga tutso khashila song Rinpoche ga dani teni kezala ga tata somba nang jende nga zu long tang shenla khashi tanda nang yen juyin mixer ga teni Yongdzin Rinpoche ga choten ga teni tikzala shenla nang wa tang teni choten la teni molam teni shakti teni kono shenla ja nang song Daily di jisho Rinpoche ga ngazola teni sanji Yungdrung Bön ji teni jaryu kanjar chimo tsar chi gi teni suri nang ni teni dinker da teni nang song teto tsama Rinpoche ga teni gajan de ngazu namyen da teni gajan tang shenla pe ngazu loma zu jinga chingi yo teni lakpa da Rinpoche ta wazala cham sanji yin na kong yin ziga ngoni bo ga teni jichin tamba ga nang ni Khyimsar zhibi angshi zhibi dangye dinji ge lama za chenpo jide lakbar de teni yakar sanji Yungdrung Bön ge teni tenbi zhigin chenpo Yongdzin teni jamli zi zhirwi teni Yongdzin chenpo tenda de tenda yin tena kong ge teni mtse gtse kong ge nanga teni ke song tik ge teni zeba samje mchaba nang yo de lakbar de teni bo ge chudang rizhong Daily jang lakpa miksat teni sanji ge temba nyam cha teni gapi tu so tela tak tak kong phem ni teni sanji ge temba larso to miksat ge Yongdrung Bön ge teni dorngong zok sam ge temba la so pan zamang ye chik ge teni perwa to chongwa la so pe teni jeji lana me pare Rinpoche ge teni jepi thnle tang namda la so pa teni loma ge teni nyamne se chla ta wa tedi ge mukpe pe yam semba sar yo pa tenda de tenda ye ge teni takpar da Rinpoche ge teni jepim tene la so la teni jisi yerang tang teni kwatin jitin jige yo tenda de teni lemi chayang Rinpoche teni kze kelwa jam so ba ta tenjang teni yen rambo jige la teni molam tang teni soran de par je tashi telo
On this, the celebration of His Eminence Yongdzin Rinpoche's 100th birthday, I have just boundless gratitude for all that he's done in this life. The things that I've read about, that have been told about my teachers, that I've seen in his teachings, and even the things I'm sure I do not know about. The work he's done to preserve the Bön tradition, to support the monks, to teach Westerners his generosity, his compassion, his skill as a teacher, as a tanka painter, the work that he did with His Holiness the 33rd Merit Treason and others. It's really impossible for me to even imagine that the opportunity to hear about this tradition, the Yungdrung Bön tradition, let alone to learn its teachings, to study with qualified masters, to visit monasteries, to Menri, to treat Rinpoche. None of that is imaginable without the incredible work that he spent his entire lifetime doing. And so, though I've not had many occasions to meet him personally, I'm so deeply indebted to everything that this extraordinary individual has done. I wish you a very, very happy birthday on behalf of all of Ligmincha International, all of the students from around the world. Thank you, and thank you.
It is not so easy to express in words what the encounter with Yongdzin Lobön Tenzin Namdak Rinpoche has triggered in me. Changes have taken place on many different levels, mentally, emotionally, and physically. This contact set in me a process of recognition that continues to these days. I met Lobön Rinpoche in 2003 in France, in Normandy. And at that time, Yongdzin Rinpoche was not my first Tibetan teacher. I have had several teachers before. But when I met Yongdzin Rinpoche, I knew I came home. I knew I found my spiritual family again. Things in my life, like thoughts, feelings, emotions, actions, events, whatever, fell into place like a jigsaw puzzle. And for me, it happened by itself. I didn't have to search for anything. So connections between energy and emotion became clearer. Light fell in places where there were darkness before. Things that would have hurted me in the past became insignificant. And other very simple things like being humble, being modest, caring for other people became much more important. So the values in my life changed drastically, and so has my life. I gained a better understanding, I think. I gained a better understanding of conditional emerge and natural state. And so I'm really full of gratitude that I am able to meet and learn from a teacher like Yongdzin Rinpoche. And I wish him all the best for his 100th birthday, and I hope that he will be here for many years more so that we can be in the grace of his blessing.
I've had the good fortune of knowing Yongdzin Rinpoche for more than 30 years and seen him in many different contexts and many different roles in life. And it's an incredible blessing to have him as a really important presence within my own life. On one level, he is my teacher, and he has an incredible mastery of all the teachings, an encyclopedic knowledge of Sutra, Tantra, and Dzogchen, all the rituals. And it's not just knowledge, though, it's direct experience. He has the experience of the practice and can clarify one's doubts, can clarify one's techniques, can clarify one's misconceptions with such skill and understanding and compassion as well. But perhaps even more inspirational to me is how he lives his life. He is such a beautiful model of how to live life with joy and ease, even though he has faced incredible challenges in his life, from losing his monastery and all of his friends in Tibet. But they did not allow these obstacles to block him from pursuing his purpose, his goals in his life, and reestablishing the Bön tradition in India and in Nepal and in the West. It's just incredible to see how he has persevered in the face of great obstacles. And this serves as a source of inspiration for me in my everyday life, every moment of my life. So I feel an incredible blessing to know him, to feel him within my heart, to feel his presence, and to see his enlightened action in the world. I could not ask for a better spiritual guide and a guide within this world.
Tashi Delay, meeting Yongdzin Rinpoche for the first time. It's an auspicious event in one's life when one encounters a great teacher and one's guru for the first time. That happened to me in the summer of 1993 at Ligmincha Institute's first summer retreat. I arrived just for the soak at the end of the retreat, and had a brief encounter with Yongdzin Rinpoche and Tenzin Rinpoche. But I knew at that time that it was a major turning point in my life, and that my life would be completely different from that point on. And it certainly has, and I really attribute a large part of that, if not most of that, to this encounter that happened, and to the continuation of that and connecting with the Bön teachings and the Dzogchen teachings that Yongdzin and Tenzin Wangyal have so generously shared with their students. So among the many blessings that encountering Yongdzin has been his just vast generosity in sharing with his students, the loving kindness of his smile, which lights up the world, the joyful laughter when one hears him laugh, and his equanimity in all things, and his just wonderful nature. And I feel so blessed to have been able to receive and be near him in this lifetime. A Maho.